I was trying to come up with something funny or witty to do about this tiny little makeover in the entryway, but I couldn't come up with anything. So let's just start the video. Oh hey guys, welcome back to Brew City Builds. My name's Marcel. Today you're going to be watching me make over the entryway, which is the smallest room in the house, but I do think it deserves an episode because a lot of stuff went into it. In the previous episode, you saw me make over the living room. The entryway is directly connected to that, so I wanted to make sure that I had a nice cohesive feel, you know, minimalist, mid-century kind of vibes, so that way it all flows together when you walk into the house. In this video, you'll see kind of the course of the seasons change because I was working on this while I was doing the living room, the exterior, and the kitchen, which I'm super excited about. That's gonna be the next episode, and it is good. I think so anyways. It's literally a total gut job. Everything in the kitchen is brand new, and I'm super pumped for you guys to see that one. We also have a cameo from Wally the dog, who's Ben's parents' dog. He comes and stays with us sometimes. He's cute. He's a little crazy, but we love him. But yeah, I think that's it, so let's get into it. I'm trying to motivate myself to get started. Whenever I have to do prep work, I'm like, because I know that it's dirty, dusty, and kind of the worst part of the whole process, in my opinion. So yeah, with that being said, the walls are pretty much the same as the living room. Speckled holes that weren't really filled right. A lot of hooks. There's a lot of hooks in this room. So I'm gonna remove all those. I'm going to sand down the walls, re-spackle, get the walls prepped and ready to paint. All right, enough sitting around and procrastinating. Let's get started. All right, it's time to paint this bad boy. I'm going to be using Benjamin Moore's Chantilly lace in a matte finish for the walls. And I'm going to be using the super white in a satin finish for the trim, the doors, and the door frames. So that way it will be able to take the wear and tear. I'll have everything I'm using linked in the description box down below. So definitely check that out if you're into any of it. But yeah, let's get to taping. Trim time. Taking a little breather from all the paint fumes, and I went and got a dirty chai today. I'm feeling wild. So the walls and the trim and the baseboard are all officially painted and done. And now I can move on to the doors, which definitely need some work. The existing doorknobs don't match, so I'm very excited to get rid of those on both the front door and the closet. I got some matte black doorknobs off Amazon, and I'll link them below if you're into it. And then I'm going to do a final coat of wood putty, sand that down, and then I can finally paint and move on to the fun stuff. So I'm going to head back and get to it. All right, so the door was a whole situation. When I was chiseling out the hole to make the doorknob fit, it took forever. I edited it down so that way it just seemed like it was easy, but it wasn't. Also, when I tried to close the door after painting the trim, it wouldn't fit anymore. So I had to take the door off, take it outside, sand down the top so that way it actually fit again. I was super over it at that point, so I stopped filming, but the door fits nicely, so it's all G. I just had a little cute encounter with my next door neighbor. She apparently met up with the original owner of this house that sold it to us. She found something when she was unpacking, which is the original title to the home from 1946. And it's really interesting because it kind of gives all the history as far as like the 1800s and the lot lines and things like that. And it's really cool because it has a map of the original lot in here. But it also says that the house was $8,500 when it was sold, and I'm like, oh my God. But anyways, our neighbors have been so cute. We've literally gotten like all these housewarming gifts, and everyone has been so warm and welcoming, and it just totally feels like such a great vibe here, and I'm super thankful for that. But yeah, I'm gonna get a frame and incorporate it into the design of the entryway. So after doing all that framing and everything for the map, it ended up being too small in the entryway. So we decided to use this Beth Hochul collage print that I bought for Ben a few years ago, and it looks cute. So it works for now. I'm upstairs and I'm going through my friendette sculpture collection. If you know me, you probably know what friendettes are, but if you don't, I have this little art project that I've been working on for the last couple years. I photograph people with their face covered in wigs. Generally it's my friends, but I have asked some random people to do it. And with their face covered, I asked them to tell me something that they probably wouldn't say if they weren't anonymous. And I generally get like pretty cool answers. Anyways, if you want to check it out, the Instagram is right here. But I was inspired to start making sculptures from the photographs, and during lockdown I was in New York by myself, and literally my only sanity was making these tedious little sculptures. So now I have like over a dozen of these sculptures and I want to incorporate them into the house, but I can't decide which ones I want to put in the entryway, so I think I'm going to do a Instagram poll, so that way I'm going to let you guys decide which ones I put in there. Definitely follow Brew City Builds Instagram if you want to be involved in these kind of design decisions moving forward. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll let you know what you guys come up with. It's the next day and I'm still in the same outfit. Don't come for me. I do have the results for the Instagram poll and there is a definite clear winner. And I was hoping for this option, so good on ya for those who voted for the top 3. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being involved, and there's more of this kind of stuff to come. This room's so small, I can't fit the camera anywhere. But it's final touch time. Just wanted to pop in real quick to let you guys know that I built this. If you're into it and want a how-to video on it, let me know in the comments below. All right, at this point, I think it's done, so let's have a look. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button and the bell button if you want to be notified when the next episode comes out. Like I said, it's going to be the kitchen. It's going to be dope, full gut renovation. It looks super good. I'm very excited about it. So I can't wait for you guys to see. Anyway, thanks again, and I will see you soon. Bye.